The solutions that can change the world already exist. The problem is they don't scale because they aren't sufficiently funded and equipped. So 5 years ago, we created a unique collective organization to find, fund, and deploy these game-changing innovations. Collectively, we've created a major entrepreneurial movement for climate action. We've directed the first 47 million euros, brought together 130,000 shareholders, and enabled the emergence of our first 14 innovations. Together with Beyond the Sea, we've developed a solution to reduce ships' fuel consumption by up to 40%. Together with Sea Turns, we've developed a technology to produce electricity from waves, capable of generating as much energy as all the world's nuclear power plants combined. Together with Cool Roof, we've developed a paint that can reduce air conditioning in buildings by 40%. With Archeon Energy, we've created a breakthrough heat pump to reduce the energy consumption of multi-unit buildings by 80%. With Leviathan Dynamics, we're decarbonizing coal production by replacing highly polluting gases with water. With Give, we have given a second life to more than 55 million objects. With Air Booster, we're reducing the carbon footprint of buildings by up to 80% by transforming their facades. With GreenSpot Technologies, we upcycle food waste to massively reduce greenhouse gases. With Monomeris Chemicals, we can put an end to single-use plastic. With MIDI-Pile, we can reduce urban transport emissions tenfold. With Intent, we can transform the massive amounts of lost industrial heat into electricity. With Carbon Time, we've advanced the science on the immense potential of olivine to capture CO2. And we've also explored subjects essential to the ecological transition, like offsetting electricity consumption from digital use and the production of green hydrogen. So many innovations that can change things, and some are already becoming successful companies. Of course we know it, only a small fraction of our solutions will succeed. That is the reality of the investment world. But with 130,000 visionary partners, we've already built a solid foundation. Now, we know that with more resources, we can do much better. That's why Team for the Planet is evolving, to bring together even more people, more resources, and more capacity to act on a large scale. The same soul, the same mission, but with additional benefits for its shareholders, liquidity, and the potential for financial gains. How? By unlocking the value of the share, which until now was locked at €1. If the stars of Team for the Planet grow and change the world, TFTP shares gain value, with the new ability to resell them at any time on a secondary market. Together, we've succeeded in starting what seemed impossible. By multiplying our resources, we can achieve a global impact. Tomorrow, our children won't be surprised to live in homes heated by the sun and cooled with just a few liters of water. They won't be surprised that no food is wasted and that every piece of waste is a resource. They won't be surprised to have their lights powered by the ocean's waves or to see ships being pulled by giant wings on the horizon. And when we look at them, we'll remember that we did it, together. This century is the greatest adventure in the history of humanity. Make sure you're a part of it.